participants from all over the world. We're expecting foreign participants to come, participants that you could interact with, to make very beautiful partnerships. It is an opportunity for you to take your work to a global level. Tell me you wouldn't want that. So you may ask, how is tariff going to benefit the government? But I have this to say, tariff is going to be an opportunity for the government to promote its cultural diplomacy. When young people interact by networking with foreign participants from across the globe, it is going to make for a beautiful partnership that will go ahead and promote the cultural diplomacy of Taraba State and even Nigeria as a whole. Secondly, this is an opportunity for the government to partner with investors from around the globe. This is going to be a great opportunity as it is going to even boost the economic situation of the state. So finally, this is going to benefit our youth as it will give them the opportunity to put their work out there and put them on the global stage to achieve great things. So why not? Why would the government not participate? I don't see why. I believe that tariff is going to be fun, innovative, and it's going to be amazing. So did I tell you of the fun activities lined up for Tariff 2025? Okay, so this is it. There is going to be a cultural dance and drama competition themed My Heritage, My Right. I am definitely looking forward to it. It's going to be
Good morning, Nigeria, and welcome to your favorite Friday fix right here on Some TV morning show. This is where the sun rises with smiles, stories, and a sprinkle of wit. It is the end of the week, but the start of new possibilities. Just like the man who planted a mango seed on a rocky hill and today sells fruits to the whole village. Never underestimate humble beginnings. As the great Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala once said, Nigeria's real wealth is not in oil, but in its people, resourceful, resilient, and full of potential. My name is Abraham Minor Joda. So why not bring that potential to Taraba State, nature's gift to the nation, where the mountains kiss the sky, the soil is gold, and opportunities grow like baobab tree. Come explore, come invest, and be part of a greener, richer future. Now sit back, grab your coffee, kunu, pap, whatever it is that makes you feel good, and let's kick off this beautiful Friday together. And with me, to keep this Friday beautiful, is Mr. Daniel Kukwen, the Director of News and Current Affairs on Some TV. Good morning, Mr. Daniel.
Good morning, Mr. Abraham. The breakfast menu you mentioned, you always keep one of our favorites.
Oh, what?
Tuwo.
Okay, yes. There's what they call, for those of us that maybe don't live in the north, there's a food they call dumame. That DMM. Is, what do you...
DMM.
DMM. Wow, DMM is a food left over from yesterday night. This morning you want me, it helps to keep the stomach intact, and it is one of our morning food that people around there love to eat. So also don't forget, if you are with your DMM, you can sit back and relax and begin to devour it while we keep you updated. It's another Friday.
Yeah, it's another weekend, and
make
the most of it.
Yes. The first weekend of the 5th month, that is the month of May. This is the month where, at the end of this month, I think we'll be taking, we'll be looking at 2 years of this present administration, both at the state and federal level. And let's keep watching. A lot can still happen between now and the 29th of May.
Yeah.
So, well, let us go to the papers today. On the morning papers, let me start with the. Okay, let's start with the. I want us to start with the paper. Okay, now the Punch. Punch newspaper this morning. There's a political showdown looms over FBI Tinubu's file release. That will be on page 30. I think our report has it that the files will be released today in the United States of America based on some court injunction. So we look forward to see what that file contains. Electricity subsidy spending balloons to 762 billion naira on page 20. That story is on page 20 of the Punch. Then Wike Fubara to begin dialogue after Oshoba's mediation. Well, that sounds good. Wike and Fubara will begin dialogue after Chief Oshoba, former governor of Ogun State, mediation. So, well, there's also a federal government VCs under fire over 100 billion naira student loan controversy. That is on page 2 of the Punch. And you also have these colorful pictures of workers, Labour Congress members and workers having a march past at the Eagle Square. Then governors join workers to celebrate May Day in Lagos, Kaduna, and others. That is a good one. Then AFDB launches $650 million yearly economic support for Nigeria. Those 73 killed, 393 injured in Lagos-Ibadan Expressway crashes in 3 months. This is terrible. 73 people killed in 3 months and 393 injured. That express, that road is one of the busy. I think it's the busiest express in Nigeria, as far as I'm concerned.
Times we attribute it to bad roads, but at times too is the recklessness of the drivers and other youth users.
There are a lot of factors that contribute to the accident of Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, but I know the road is relatively very good now because of the construction that has been done. So there are other factors that could be leading to that, but that road is it has been worked on. I think it has also been expanded. Is it 5 lanes or 4 lanes? Yeah. There were sports festival, arrested Ekiti athletes regain freedom. That is on page 30 of the Punch. So let us look at the story, the major story on the Punch. Okay, let us look at the major story, which says May Day Labour pushes for tax cuts, pension overhaul in fresh 20 points demand. Tinubu governor pledged better deals for workers as NLC TUC insists on new demands. So let us look at what the story has for us. It has it that organized labor on Thursday presented a 20-point demand to the federal government as Nigerian workers commemorated the 2025 May Day at Eagle Square, Abuja, and across the country. Among other things, the Nigerian Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress asked for tax cuts, better retirement package, reversal of the emergency declaration in Rivers State, salary adjustment, withdrawal of the tax bill, reduction of telecommunications tariff from 50% to 35%, and upward review of retirement age to 65 for all categories of civil servants. This was presented by NLC's national president, Joe Ajaero. Also, well, if you ask me, the demands are fair, and these are demands that comes. We keep recycling them every year. Every year.
If somebody, the demands are fair except for retirement age to 65 for all categories of civil servants. I don't know the rationale behind that, and I don't subscribe to that, because somebody is starting working at maybe 30 or 20-something years, and after serving for 35 years of service, at 65, at 60, I think you should be looking forward to retirement. I don't know why they want civil servant to work up to the age of 65? Is it to increase productivity or what?
Yeah, myself, I think by 60 to me is fair. By 60 at least, you should whatever it is that it is. If that even most of them, if you start early, by 50 something, you should be done with work at the civil service. So, well, that is their demand, and they have the reasons why they do it. And they also spoke about the issue of the tax reform. Well, I listened to it, although I didn't get the full this thing. I don't know, maybe it's that it's withdrawal of all the tax bill or withdrawal of some parts of the tax bill. I'm not so sure, but I don't think there's any rationale behind saying the whole tax bill should be withdrawn. But although they could ask for specific areas that affect workers, where workers, yes, they could ask for a review of that or a withdrawal of that, but you can't ask for the withdrawal of all the tax bills. I don't think that is okay for me. I don't know for other people.
Okay, look at another aspect of the report. It said central to the workers' demand was a call for economic justice.
Well, yeah, there's a need for economic justice, and there's a need also for the minimum wage to reflect current realities. If you ask me, although we just have to ask ourselves again, and I keep saying this, and I will continue to say it. I've never seen a speech or a communique or by the NLC to its members to increase productivity.
Hardly will you hear those.
And I've also not seen a situation whereby most of the corruption in government is through the civil service. As a matter of fact, it is very hard to do these things without the civil service. Most of the policy implementation is the civil service.
Yes.
So, and the civil servants are part of the NLC. I begin to wonder, why is it that we don't see a call for a purging of the civil service of corruption or corrupt tendencies or corrupt members of the civil service? And also, we all know that the more can be gotten from the civil service, both at the state, local government. So I think they should begin to have a more robust way. While you give your demands, I think you should also, Nigerians to have Nigerians to deserve to know what you're doing, to expect you to deliver on the job. Because whenever you go on this protest, Nigerians are always part of it. Nigerians are the full browns, and very few percentage of Nigerians are members of the Labour Party or civil servants. So I think there's a need for a balanced this thing. I think that way it will make us know that yes, the NLC not only care about their welfare, but they care about the welfare of Nigerians as a whole.
Yes, they mentioned how workers cannot continue to bear the brunt of inflation, rising costs, and policy failures. You will discover that, just like you mentioned before, the corruption perpetrated in Nigeria by public office holders is facilitated by the civil servants. And at the end of the day, they will be the one that will bear the higher brunt of the challenges that comes as a result of those.
No, they don't. They don't. They have a salary to take at the end of the month. It is the unemployed Nigerians that bear the brunt. Even most times, the business owners bear it more than the civil servants. If you ask me, I may be wrong. Reason be that the policies affect the business owner. It makes the environment not conducive. But for the salary earners, you earn your salary and you go to the market. There's something they say in Yoruba, whether the boss sells or the boss does not sell, my own salary must come in. So it comes like that. But it affects the unemployed more. It affects those that are doing business in that environment, because the cost of doing business, just imagine you go to the ports to clear your goods, the kind of stress you go through. You go to even in the area of just getting clearance for some things or getting some documentations for some things. You go through some kind of unnecessary pressure. I think we should also look into that.
Yes, I was looking at it from their perspective where these public office holders that are up there have more funds to spend when they go to the market to buy or pay for services. They don't feel the pains the civil servants feel, because if the businessman has some challenges clearing his wares at the port, he will have to increase, most likely, because cost of production, cost of transportation, and other things like that. Now you discover that the cost of those produce is saying, or maybe the services will be rendering, will be hiked. And the civil servant who collects his mega salary will have to pay more. So I'm just looking at it from that point where if the civil servant will put their foot on the ground and say, no, no matter what you do, we're the civil servant, we're not going to support your corrupt tendencies, we're not going to support those policies that you want to propone and is making life difficult for Nigerians. I think it will go a long way in solving the problems that we face as a nation.
Even some of the best policies, when it gets to the point of implementation, they just create. I've seen something. Most policies, you just see that it's just to create avenue for some people to make some quick cash out of it or whatever it is. Well, let us go to another paper. So let's go to something related to this. Okay, let's go to the Vanguard. I say Vanguard has something related. Almost all the papers have the May Day celebrations on it, but the Vanguard took it from another angle. So let us look at the Vanguard. He said, FG moves to renegotiate global trade deals. The defections, all corrupt public officials will face justice, that is the EFCC. And Ogidi begins Delta PDP revival. That is a good one. Someone has stood up for the PDP in Delta and is trying to revive it. Okay, sexual harassment saga. Natasha damns Akpabio's lawyer in new letter. The saga continues. Then we have Flying Eagles begin with slim win over Tunisia. The Flying Eagles of Nigeria in the Under-20 African Cup of Nations defeated Tunisia by 1-0 yesterday afternoon. That's a good start for them. And I think this AFCON is also a qualifier for the World Championship. So they've started on a good note. Then governors, organized labor differ over hardship. That is on the Vanguard. Then you have Day of Tribute. Clark was spokesperson for marginalized Nigerians. Daniel Taleneva, others speaks on Chief Edwin Clark, the late Chief Edwin Clark. And the major story. Okay, there's another one here. PDP blamed APC for workers' hardship insecurity. Well, that is on page 9 of the Vanguard. Then the majors headline here say May Day, hunger, unemployment, insecurity, real. That is Tinubu. So the president agrees that hunger, unemployment, and insecurity are real. The President Bola Tinubu Thursday acknowledged that Nigerians are experiencing economic hardship, including rising living costs, hunger, insecurity, oil, unemployment, loss of livelihood, and the pressure of providing for their families. This came as organized labor issued a 20-point demand to the federal government urging action on worsening socio-economic conditions in Nigeria, including escalating genocidal killings and bloodletting across the country. So speaking at the National Day celebration, the president was represented by the Minister of Labor and Employment, Mohamed Megeri Dengiadi, described the challenges as real, critical, and requiring definite solution. He assured Nigerians of his determination to address them. So I think in that, I agree with the president that these things are real and they are not the fault of the opposition, or they are not being overflogged. They are real. Nigerians face them daily.
It's true. The genocidal killings going on by senseless killers is one of the worst nightmares of Nigerians. Aside the economic challenges that you don't have money in your pockets and you don't even have a job that will even give you money that you spend on the basic things you need as a human being. Senseless killers will just come one day in the night and start killing people senselessly. And the funny thing about the whole killing is that these people use the kind of weapons that if you sell those things, if the money used to acquire those weapons are being channeled to the development or buy foodstuff or anything that is good and distribute to the communities to go to kill it, to go a long way in ameliorating their challenges. But these people, on top of the fact that people are hungry, on top of the fact that people are sick, on top of the fact that people don't have jobs, they go up to the extent of preventing people from doing the small jobs they have, the farming and other things, to prevent you from even going to the farms. And that is a very serious challenge. The president and the leadership of this country at all levels must see to it that this is brought to a stop. Else, I don't know where we're going as a nation. Honestly, this thing is actually getting out of hand. We cannot say for sure why these things are happening. The expert will give you one reason or the other. They will give you all these things that are theoretical. The common man on the street, all we want is that we want to see results where we can sleep in peace and wake up and go and do our legitimate business without being harassed, without any fear, without being intimidated, without being killed. You understand? So this is a very important call.
And the president emphasized that his administration is committed and intentional in formulating and implementing policies that promote job creation, decent work, poverty alleviation, economic growth, and stability, while also supporting the most vulnerable citizens. And according to him, the team demands our collective attention and serve as a stark reminder of the need to create an environment where every worker feels safe, valued, and empowered to continue the growth and prosperity of our nation. And they say, as your president, I assure you that this administration is committed to creating such an environment for the common good. And he also said this, he said, on the economic hardship, he noted that while it is a global phenomenon, its effects on Nigerians are particularly severe. And I agree with that. Yes. The effects on Nigeria are particularly severe because we've been having it hard for years, and we thought maybe this period things may just get better with the Renew Hope agenda, but we're having it particularly severe at this period.
I saw one report where I think one of the labor, is it TUC or NLC, was saying that President Tinubu has not renewed their hope as workers, that the Renew Hope agenda has not yet renewed the hope of Nigerian workers yet. So quite, but there's something that he said that, he said, while it is a global phenomenon, effects on Nigeria are particularly severe. In other societies, in Europe and other, even African countries, you discover that while this thing is a global phenomenon, they have a way of cautioning the effects of these challenges by their policies, by the actions of the government, by doing things that will caution the effect of these hard times. But in Nigeria, just like I was mentioning before, on top of the challenges that you have, on top of the joblessness, on top of the inflation, there is still another person that is faceless, wielding guns and ammunition and preventing you from even having a peaceful sleep.
Well, to me, I will tell Mr. President, is a very good, is a well-scripted speech, and it has all the good commas and foodstuffs who are at the right point. But I think we deserve much more than beautiful speeches. We deserve to see that, yes, you care for us, and thank God that Mr. President, you agree that the case of Nigeria is particularly severe. So I think so we need a very, very severe response to the situation.
We don't need English. We need better economy, we need better security system. We don't need this good English.
Now let's go to another paper. We have the Daily Trust. The Daily Trust. We have the Daily Trust. Yes, someone is throwing another stone. Baba Ahmed to Atiku, don't run for presidency again. That is.
Don't you think he's right? Somebody said something recently. Said Atiku at a point in time was able to help, because I don't want to use the word installed, so many members of reps, so many senators, and so many governors. if he will have just stepped aside and say, okay, let me project maybe my own children.
But let me ask a question. What exactly disqualifies Atiku?
Maybe we are tired of...
Who are the we? When it gets to the polls, the people will decide. To me, I don't think there's this call from different angles trying to roll him into. He's a Nigerian. He is a Nigerian. I mean, he has every right to contest. He's not limited by education, neither is he limited by anything. So it is right. It's his duty to qualify, to contest or not to contest.
Okay, how about him using his resources and his personality to prevent maybe somebody that's more credible from emerging?
What is he not credible?
Somebody that is more celeb. Because
how do we know who else has gotten more votes than him among all the...
Maybe if you had allowed somebody else and supported him, the person would have
if the person is good enough, why can't the person... It's a feed. This man has done... He has worked on his life to get here. He started as a young man in 1992. He has worked all his life to get to this point. Then all of a sudden, someone...
Is it too much sacrifice for him to say, okay, yes?
Is it not? Is it too much? He has made a lot of sacrifice. It is his resources. He worked hard for it.
Will it be
if he decides to step aside, good. But I don't think politicians have right to begin to push him.
Maybe they're just advising.
This is his money. It is his ambition.
Maybe Baba Ahmed is just saying we recommend.
And let me tell you, among majority of those calling on Atiku to step aside, if Atiku wins the primaries of any major party, he is going to do much better than those people on the polls. I'm not a supporter of Atiku Abubakar. I have my opinion, but I don't like the way people are trying to make him look like he must support others. Why don't they support him? Or why don't they also work hard and get to the level that he has gotten to?
I think what they're just trying to say is that, yes, you have tried this thing severally and it seems not to work. So maybe there is a need for you to follow it from another
If President Muhammad Buhari has listened to such advice, today he will just be a former military. This thing wouldn't be counted as a... I don't know why people are trying to force the man to... If you're good enough, we'll run against him. Baba Ahmed run against Atiku and run him out of the race. Maiduguri Barrack explosion, we thought it was Boko Haram attack residents. Yes, I got a message from one of our friends, mutual friends, when he was saying they were under attack by Boko Haram. But thankfully, it was an explosion in the barracks. And I pray that, I hope everything has been put into this thing. With the situation in Borno, it wouldn't be... it is not out of place for people to think it is
in 1999, I remember when something similar to this
happened in year 2000.
It was okay. 2000.
Year 2000, January 2000.
Okay, when those explosions came up in Lagos and the then governor of Lagos, who is now the president, we thought, he said, I saw it somewhere when he mentioned that he thought it was a coup.
Yeah, but at first they thought it was a coup. There are rumors. I know there are no phones to except the landlines to communicate. And they say, but if, on that day, that was the first day I looked at Mr. President. I saw leadership in him.
The governor,
then the governor. Yeah. Within a short time, the speech he made with I think the GOC of Ikeja Cantonment, that calmed the nerves of everybody. Because I remember I was leaving, it was on a Sunday afternoon, very close to the evening. I lived at the Lawansin part of Lagos, very far from Ikeja. Okay. We were just outside there was some discussion with my friends. Then there was this vibration, no sound. Vibration, and that allowance, those are no allowance, and then there are warehouses there where they sell, they bring goods from outside the country and they offload their containers. So these warehouses have these old kind of, these gates, warehouse that they draw down. So when it vibrated, those gates
opened.
They didn't open, they vibrated, and we were like, what is happening? Something is wrong. So someone just said, we hope there is no, something has not exploded in one of these warehouses. Another vibration came. Someone said, there's an explosion. And then also, oh, maybe it's earth tumor, we started coming, earthquake, everybody. Then later, people started coming from different angles. Everybody was saying the same thing. We concluded that it was an earthquake. Then we started hearing an explosion. The rumors went about that the military has taken over, and the president, President Olusegun Obasanjo, different stories. Some said there was ethnic coloration to it. There was this thing that the military. So there was tension everywhere, and people were running helter-skelter. But that speech calmed the nerves of everybody. So I understand what the residents will feel, especially, and there was peace in Lagos then.
It was not like in Maiduguri.
The only fear was that it was a coup.
But there's something that beats my imagination. How come the government have left those things? Because according to those reports, they say those things were, those bombs whatever it is that exploded, have been installed as far back as during the Civil War. And they have been. There is no way for those things to be detonated?
I think what.
We don't have safety measures, because the case in Maiduguri now happened. I think it was bushfire that came and triggered one, and another one.
I know for the case of Lagos, then it was a dump where they dumped those things. Now after some time, they are meant to go and detonate them somewhere else. From what we heard, I'm not so sure. Our report has it that our money has been approved, or money has not been approved for the detonation and the rest, so it was just forgotten there.
Well, it was a residential area or in the
barracks?
No,
it's in the barracks, the Ikeja cantonment. It was in Ikeja. There's a dump there where you dump ammunitions that have gone past this thing. So what they do after some time, if money is released, they take it to a safe place to detonate, and but that has been there for long, and I think the heat and everything, years of abandon, once one just explodes, that's all. There's nothing that it triggers the other. Well, war is, that was the day I realized, I knew that war is dangerous. Now this, if you hear the sound of these bombs, the sound, the way the earth was quaking, I now begin, this was not shot, it was not projected. It was just there exploding. Now imagine that it was shot as a missile. The force, the force of it exploding on its own is different from the force if it is projected as a missile with precision. So,
at times people talk about Ajay, let's go and die, because they've not seen actually. Something happened, I think it was in 2003, where some armed robbers were caught and shot in Takum police station. I saw it. Do you understand? I began to.
You saw the power of gun.
With the power of gun. I was telling one of our master control operators that day, Mr. Silas God gift, I say, if you know what a gun can do, you won't agitate for crisis.
You will not.
This man was alive, they tied his hands, and before you know it, one sound, pop, he was lifeless. Just in the twinkle of an eye. Full dead. No, he couldn't even shake a finger. So you see, crisis. Somewhere in 2022 or 2023, when the Fulani crisis was going on, somewhere in Usa, I was in Lisam, the headquarters. Then as far away from Kwesati, the military went, the barracks and the Takum went, and they were trying to prevent. They were shooting, whatever it is, they call it submachine gun. If you hear the sound of that gun, from 30 or 40 kilometers away from where I was, it's like it was just in my backyard.
That's the way it's a sound as if it's just in your backyard.
You know this thunder, when it's raining, that is how I was hearing it. I thought it was rain. I came out, I saw the sun. They say it is the military fighting back at the bandits in Kusati. I say, is it Kusati? So you see, I bring in the story so people will understand that if you really know the effect of crisis and killings and guns, you won't even want to fight.
You will not want to fight. Well, we just pray that peace returns to every part of Nigeria. There were these bank customers weigh options over hiking, SMS alert charges. Zamfara, how kidnapped chief imam family members were killed by bandits. the Northeast governor decry poor road network in sub-region. That is true. Workers, the NLC make fresh demands. 665-year retirement age for workers reject casualization. For years, we've been talking about casualization. The now senator representing Edo, the South or Edo North, Senator Shomole became popular for fighting against casualization, and to date, it is still there. I remember I was working in a company that had hundreds of casual staffs then, and they were all praying that Oshomole should fight for them. And to date, I think there are still casual staffs in that company.
Even in the government, there are so many casual staffs.
Yeah, from cleaners and the rest of it. Yeah. Okay, look at this. ICPC probe student loan scandal. That is the major story. Let us look at it briefly. Okay. Student loan scandal on... Okay, this is it. The anti-graft agency, ICPC. Okay.
Independent.
They probe the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission has launched an investigation into the management of the Nigeria Education Loan Fund, NEL Fund. The probe followed an alarm raised 2 weeks ago by the Director General of the National Retention Agency, Lanre Issa Onilu, that the universities were trying to sabotage the Tinubu-led government on the student loan scheme. He said anti-corruption agencies in the country has been alerted to scrutinize activities of some tertiary universities that were colluding with banks to sabotage the student loan scheme. The development came after an earlier alarm raised by NEL Fund accusing some higher education institutions of withholding information about students' loan disbursements and from beneficiaries. Akintunde Sawyer, Managing Director of NEL Fund, said they discovered that some institutions were failing to notify students when loan payments are made. He added that these institutions were still demanding fee payments from affected students, causing confusion.
That's bad.
Another one, it describes the practice as unethical. Okay, there's another way in which they do these things. Again, I saw it earlier today. There is also cases whereby they say a case of 3,000 to 30,000 were being collected from students and the rest of it. Now, my problem is why are these schools not named? Let us know. I don't like this blanket from schools. What is the name of it? Since you've done your investigation and you found out this school and that school, I think they should just name the schools and let us know which schools are involved in this. Look at this. Say, a media report, according to investigation, follow a media report alleging no fewer than 51 tertiary universities were implicated in illegal deduction as competition. That's 51 tertiary institutions. They made unauthorized deduction ranging from 3,500 to 30,000 from each student's fees received through the loan fund. This is a loan. It's not a dash. It's not something that is given to. It's a loan. These students will pay back. Now the final one. The anti-graft agency specifically said its preliminary investigation has uncovered that not less than 71.2 billion naira has not been accounted for.
So who pays for it after the student have graduated?
I don't know.
Look at it here. They said, we see a lot of students complaining that it is only after they have made payments that they discover that NEL Fund has paid for their tuition.
That's it.
So will there be a refund from the university or what? Or they ask you to pay for what you've not benefited from? And
you see, ICPC spokesman said preliminary findings has revealed a significant gap in the financial records of the disbursement process. As it is, he said only 28.8 billion was disbursed to students in various tertiary institutions instead of 100 billion released to the schools. What are we talking about here?
So that brings us back to the issue of corruption. Yes. And I think before this NEL Fund is being set up and been assigned to carry out these responsibilities, I think they should have envisaged this and seen profile a way of taking care of these challenges before they even arise. But you still allow it, like just set up the organization and you allow it run, believing that Nigerians will change. We have so many corrupt Nigerians on the street. It's not only those that are holding public office that are corrupt. Look at how this report is talking about some student will be charged some amount, calling it processing. You know, you have to lubricate
You have to process the process. You have everything in Nigeria requires some kind of processing or the other.
You have to motivate me. Somebody else, you have to motivate me. How will I know you're serious?
Well, I think there's this story that I saw somewhere. I just want us to look at it. But I don't want to, if we say we should go into the paper. Anyaoku mobilized 5 ex-governors for new constitution campaign. The Patriots, led by former Secretary General of the Commonwealth, Chief Emeka Anyaoku, has ramped up efforts for a new democratic constitution for Nigeria, inaugurating a high-power committee made up of former governors and other prominent Nigerians to coordinate a forthcoming national summit on the nation's constitutional democracy. Okay, there are people on the team: Benga Daniel, Abinu Tambuwa, Donald Duke, Boni Haruna, Kayode Fayemi, Labaran Maku, Patu Tomi, Shehu Sani, Tokunbo Awolowo, Dosuma, among others. Now, look at their mandate is to coordinate a national summit scheduled for May 28 and 29, aimed at galvanizing national consensus for replacing the 1999 Constitution with a new People's Democratic Constitution. Let me, for me, before NEL Fund, we said we need loans for students. NEL Fund is there.
Things are still going wrong.
Is it not the same Nigerians that will run the Constitution? That is one. Then two, we've been having this discussion. How do you replace the Constitution? What law will you use to take away the 1999 Constitution and replace it? That's why I keep saying, well, I don't know. Maybe they know much more better than I do. I think what we should do is to look at the National Assembly. If over the years we've been deliberate that this is what we want to do, we want to amend this constitution, we want to make sure that it has what we want it to be the people's constitution, we should have, over the years, the energy we spend trying to do constitutional this, conference here, that, summit here, and there, ensure that the right people that will go and fight for the things we want get into the National Assembly. And that is the easiest way to get this done. Very easy way to get it done. But, well, maybe when they do this, they will just pick the document, take it, and pull out the old one. Then who will run it? It's still the same thing.
Well, I agree with you completely. If we as a nation are not ready to change, whether we bring the Constitution from heaven, it will still not work. So it's just for us to start agitating for this change from within, from whosoever is there. Those people that are in this committee at a point in time,
they had the opportunity to.
And you, well, let me not say it in such a way that it's not as if I'm undermining whatever it is they've done when they were in leadership. They were not able to do anything that is agreeing to this thing now to a very large extent. So what is the rationale? Is it there is a new awareness? Is it there is something that they just discovered that they want to work on it? These are just political platforms to make them politically relevant. Then after some time, they look for a particular position and win, go to Senate, and that ends it.
With all due respect to Chief Emeka Anyaoku, he has never had any government position as far as I know, and he's a respected person. We know how he fought for Nigeria when he was Secretary General of the Commonwealth during Abacha's era. But I think to me, I'm just thinking there are other ways to do this thing beyond. They will see it. They will come. Even the one done by the president, the 2014 this conference organized by President Confirm. The report, it has not been implemented. That is even by the federal government. So how do you think that which is being done by private individuals?
I think maybe what he is doing is, at the end of the day, it will still be something that will put pressure on the government, and funds will be expended for it.
I've seen pressure on government, not since the days of Obasanjo. We've been talking about to come with new name, Constitutional Conference, this, that one. Well, may God help us in Nigeria. Well, I think at this point we'll go for a break so that we'll come back and have the pigeon section of the morning show. So don't go anywhere. The morning show will continue immediately after this short break.
people. My name is Indy Maxine Weir, and I am the International Coordinator of the Taraba Human Rights International Film Festival. I am here to tell you so much about this film festival and how you can participate and benefit from this film festival. So talking about film festivals, I'm sure you've heard of the popular ones like the Toronto International Film Festival, the Berlin International Film Festival, and of course you have the Venice International Film Festivals, who have made impact, global impact over the years on the film industry. And much like these film festivals, the Taraba Human Rights Film Festival intends to make such an impact. But you know what? It is unique. It is talking about human rights, and that is the area we intend to impact using themes. I mean, for our foreign participants, you have already sent your entries, over 1,000 of them from 100 countries all across the globe. We need you to come down to Taraba so that we can sit down together and go through them, go through our collective history, what has been, what is right now, and what should be. Together we can come up with the standard of what human rights should be in our different countries, using themes to tell our stories and to give our recommendation, if you know what I mean. Being out here is so refreshing. It takes me to the second reason why you should be part of the Taraba Human Rights International Film Festival in person. Fun fact, you know that Taraba State is home to the Mambila Plateau, which is known for its beautiful scenery and cool weather? I can tell you this for free. I am looking forward to that. And that's not all. It is home to the Kashimbila Game Reserve, where there are different animals and you get to experience them. You gotta have that safari feel. And also, it doesn't stop there. There is the Pitako Hills, very amazing rock formations, and you just see the beauty in it. You see, I don't even know, it makes you speechless. And then you go to building up to the Barup waterfalls. I mean, you've got me on that alone. It is going to be an amazing experience, and I think you should be here in person, especially to our foreign participants, because it's going to leave you in awe. And now to our local participants, I have a question for you. What if you have the platform that could make your dreams come true? And yes, you do. That is what the Taraba International Human Rights Film Festival is going to do for you. It's going to be a platform where you can showcase your work, showcase your talent, and even network with other participants from all over the world. We're expecting foreign participants to come, participants that you could interact with, to make very beautiful partnerships. It is an opportunity for you to take your work to a global level. Tell me you wouldn't want that. So you may ask, how is TARIF going to benefit the government? But I have this to say, TARIF is going to be an opportunity for the government to promote its cultural diplomacy. When young people interact by networking with foreign participants from across the globe, it is going to make for a beautiful partnership that will go ahead and promote the cultural diplomacy of Taraba State and even Nigeria as a whole. Secondly, this is an opportunity for the government to partner with investors from around the globe. This is going to be a great opportunity, as it is going to even boost the economic situation of the states. So finally, this is going to benefit our youth, as it will give them the opportunity to put their work out there and put them on the global stage to achieve great things. So why not? Why would the government not participate? I don't see why. I believe that TARIF is going to be fun.
My country people, I throw a salute to Tona as usual this morning. Thank God it's a Friday according to how Igbo people who then take talk and move. But meanwhile, I not go forget to welcome Una to the pidgin section of our morning show. As this now section where we dey knack una tori on things where they happen for inside the country, even to save our community and our society. My name is Esther Oka Steven, and with me this morning and my correct guest, my personal person as usual. When it be AKA Capacity, Anti-Faith Apollos, Auntie, good morning.
Good morning, madam.
Okay, oh, my country people. On a day this weekend, I believe so. I don't they prepare for Saturday and Sunday, but meanwhile, make una no forget to jolly to say enjoy our weekend with some TV. The story when I carry come this morning, my country people, now concerning one matter when it happened for inside the Nasarawa State University. As one 23-year-old boy using hand to take his own life for my country people. This one it happened for inside the Nasarawa State University. And this boy name na Jato Rilokwa. Name be this boy name Jato Rilokwa, my country people. This boy they say according to the person when he be say he plays this story for inside Twitter when he be say in Twitter name na Zaga Zola Makama. Now for in Twitter account now the story take come outside yo. He talk say this boy papa he come out for outside the state in my country people. But meanwhile when this boy papa day away, he can't call the security guard when they guard for inside that state university for that place in my country people. He called the guard when he be say in name na Emmanuel Guayo. Say please run go my house go check my pikin for me. As Emmanuel run go this lecturer house my country people, the man na professor na him be. This boy papa, this 23-year-old boy when he kill himself. In papa na Professor Shedrack Jato na be in papa name. As Professor Jato called Emmanuel say go check my house. When Emmanuel reach the house, now Emmanuel forcefully open door. Come see say this Professor Jato pikin when he be Jato Rikwa don already hang himself for ceiling in my country people. Now from there the security guy when he be say his name na Emmanuel begin the shout to come outside. And when people gather for their house for that place, the lecturer's house for that place in my country people. Now from there they come carry the matter, go for police station. Police people come to investigate the matter. They come quick carry Jato body wrong for go their hospital for that place. Yo. They rush and go Federal Medical Center when he there for inside the kefi. Now for there 9 doctor come check am come see say Jato Rilokwa don die true. As I dey talk to una so, this boy die. Emmanuel talk say the security guy will be Emmanuel Guayo. He talk say when he go there, say when people will come, police people come when they confirm the death. Say wound do not there for this pikin body or this 23-year-old boy will take his life. He say wound do not there in body, no mark, no sign of anything. And also the police person talk say the boy not even drop written note. Say see the reason why make me kill myself, he no drop note. He no even make any voice call for phone self say I dey die because of this thing. But meanwhile, just as police they always talk and they say investigation is ongoing. My country people make una no look am say na small matter or our number go display for screening. On how una take hear this story, make una call me, make una help me touch like this matter with our youth to them. Make them know they feel so depressing. Make una help me touch like this matter with our number where they display for on our screen for that place. Make una call, share una own opinion. Meanwhile, we don't know wetin kill am, but we still carry the tori come sake of say go get 1 or 2 people where they watch this thing where they feel say them too they want take their own life. Make them learn lesson from this one. Anti-Faith, where do you get to talk for inside this matter?
This matter tire me, and this matter pay me very, very, very well. How person go sit down like that, go just hang himself? Do you understand? So my own contribution where I get to say for this matter be say, human beings, may they try to watch our brother's keeper. If you see somebody where they in another mood or where they one car, you know some people don't like to share their depression, they want to share their waiting, they worry them. So as society, when we dey live together like brothers and sisters, as you talk, say the boy dey school, ba? In dey school, and in get classmates around, in get course-mates, in get lecturers, in get people where they interact with them. So if they see him face, maybe they always try to be our brother's keeper. If you see person face no pure, call am, ask am wetin be the problem, wetin be the issue. You feel share. If the person no want share, try to advise am. Tell am say na so life no be. Don't take life serious. Well, you know that it's not that deep. More they try to always look out for our brothers, and they try to look around our society waiting they happen. No, because as this boy take by himself now tori wey we no. Thank God police they investigate on the matter. More they try to always look at to our loved ones. And what is sweet me be say in papa they always look out for him. As in papa can say make them go check in pikin for school. I thank God as in papa say, though as they can't see in dead body. I don't be saying papa no they check up on him. In papa no they always look out for him. If they don't go, the boy for don't hang himself. People no go even know waiting they wrong. So my people, maybe they try always look at our loved ones, our neighbors, and our people. And viewers out there try to call us and let us also hear our own opinion. Thank you very much,
country people. Una don't hear am for Auntie Fetty mad to my country people. He say she wetin Auntie Fetty talk this morning be say I beg. If he be saying a depression, I make this boy to take it by himself for my country people. She don't talk and say neighbors who for out there. Say make una they try they check on your neighbors. They try know their work. You not see your neighbor for outside 2 days. Try confirm. Say waiting they happen. Neighbor now where you dey? Because this incident now on the 27th now it happen yo. But now yesterday night to retake come outside. Country people I beg make una they try to check on una colleagues even though for una place of work. Anyone when it be say they wear long face, it they vest. How far? Why your face be like this today now? Waiting happen. You not smile. From there 1 or 2 things go fit to come outside. Like this boy when he be say he don't kill himself now. If it will say he get friends close to him, if I don't relate 1 or 2 messages, say look, oh, I am depressed. Like one story where we carry on giving her from what's trending some weeks back for year. Concerning one 22-year-old boy when he kill himself. But that one invoice and come outside. He talk saying that because he catch his girlfriend, they cheat with another person, now make him kill himself. Now see and say that one get reason. He get how he take relate with people rich where so he carry the matter talk come outside saying they kill himself because he catch his girlfriend with another boy. But this Jatau case now, we not sabi waiting cause him when he be say he go kill himself. That's why we carry this matter come, make we talk to our youth to them because many youth we don't know what they don't go involve their hand into. Even self-parents last time, if I remember when school resumed this week, early on Monday, I carry matter come here this Monday. I say if una picking when it be say una put you for school, say mommy, I don't want this school again. I don't want to go to this school again. Make una not just argue. Ask them, say why it be say you don't want to go to this school. And if you see reason with your picking, not force and come out and for the school. We tell una like that.
Yes.
So if it be say parents now go look say okay, I want you to go back to that boarding school. I want you to continue with this school that they are molesting you. Sake of say if you carry your pikin come on, people go laugh say maybe they don't have money, they cannot afford money to continue to the pay. So because of people, you go leave your pikin to wunjure himself. Many of them when they be say them there for university say for my country people, they fit force them say come belong to this group, come belong to this society. And if them talk say they not go join, oppression go begin they come.
Exactly.
From there, pikin go dey depressed. And he go tell you, say, mommy, I won't come out for this university. He go say, my child, despite all this money. But the first thing we're supposed to have this pikin in now, you know, enjoy this school, waiting they pursue you for school. Make una follow due process. Listen to your own pikin side. Why he tell you say you not like that place. Meanwhile, this matter we not know wetin cause am, but we just carry come because a lot of things fit lead child. Now see am say na young boy, even self na young man I go call am because he mate wey be 23 years old for my village. They don't get 2 children, they don't get 1 pikin. Now make I dey call am say man now. Now young man now him be in decision making never strong for ground. In quick decision taking never strong for ground. So childishness is still there for inside the body. Now make I feel say e no fit share im experience to anyone. Country people even self, we know say this our youth to them, many of them their hand no dey stay one place. Some of them then they take drugs like say they be correct adult. Hello, make I quick pick this call. Hello, good morning, and where they call us from this morning?
They come from Makodi.
From Makodi, Oga, wetin be your name?
My name is Chibike Ekenaka.
Oga Chibike, abeg help me touch light this matter. Help me talk to our youth today, especially those ones when they be say they feel depressed, and how you take see this story.
Actually, you see, they say that a man will think finish kill himself, maybe one day he think he kill himself. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So, for him father to say, for your father, anywhere the father they go say, wrong, go check my application. There's something there wrong with the application.
Correct.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
So that question, now to ask the father, what will be the cause of the problem?
Correct.
So, I very happy to catch the channel of Taraba.
Thank you.
I was born in Taraba. I grew in Baru at the Shaka local government.
Wow, Oga Chibike, correct.
Yes. So as I wake up this morning, I turn my station. I see what I say. Guys, let me call.
Thank you very much, Oga Chibike from Makodi. Thanks for calling. Make I touch light your matter for country people.
Yes. So take care.
Thank you, sir. Country people una don hear am from our caller baby Oga Chibike from inside the Makodi. He talk say if dem touch light this matter when police touch light this matter, say they go fit dey hear small talk when e correct for inside concerning this boy e dirty. Some people say that the body no dey fit talk again. We no fit raise am up say come talk your own side of the story. Oga Chibike don talk say for the papa to call security guard. Say run, go check the well-being of my pikin. It simply means say some things dey fishing around the corner. Country people how una take see am. So na him know the state of him pikin. Na him know one or two things wey dey happen for us. And that's why he call security guard say please go and check on my child whether he dey okay. So Oga Chibike dey talk say make dem touch light the matter well because on how e take be if neighbors dem dey around, dem too go notice some kind movement for around the house. Oga Chibike, thank you very much. I like this one where you contribute to for us this morning. Okay, country people, just as we dey talk am here before Oga Chibike call. I dey talk say even self e get one or two things when e be say our youth dem fit go carry their hand put to bring problem for their health, especially drugs. This thing whether they take it, and they come make a quick pick this call. Hello, good morning, and where they call us from this morning?
Good morning, my name is Godwin Manuel from Otukpo.
Oga Godwin for Otukpo, abeg help me shout a little low before you answer my question.
Hello.
Okay, oh, correct, Oga Godwin, abeg help us to touch light this matter.
The matter myself, it pain me and it tire me. So as Oga Chibike talk, it's true. Because what I see there, they should ask him parents. Maybe there is something that his parents do the boy that make him to kill himself.
Oh.
Because if you check the matter deep, he called the security guy that she should run, check by Pikin. So there's something there that is, they didn't figure it out. So you people should verify it well.
Okay, Oga Godwin from Otukpo, thank you very much for calling. Thank you very much. Make I touch light your matter. Country people una don hear am from Oga Godwin in mouth. He say wetin Mr. Chibike don call talk from Makodi fit be true. Sake of say for the papa to talk say make security man go check on him pikin, e simply be say maybe something dey fish around the corner. Even himself Oga Chibike bin talk say it not take one day for person to just wake up say he wan kill himself. Aunty Faith, no be so.
Na so.
Before you not go just wake up one morning say you want to kill yourself.
It no make sense like
country
that.
People are not say things dey plenty for inside the country. Even self we don't see people when they be say dem kill themselves sake of say na hardship. Last time na one 25-year-old girl for inside the Gombe, na she go hang herself for bush kill herself. Sake of say they don gather plenty things for their mind. They don see far. Many of them don't even look and say they no go fit make am. But for this boy case, he gets wetin dey fish. He get wetin that boy don dey harbor for mind the things in my country people. Wey come make am wake up that day say kai, if I just kill myself make I see wetin go happen. Country people una reason with Oga Godwin and Mr. Chibike now abi. E get some kind thing apart from this boy now wey they don kill himself. I know say many people now they go dey watch this channel. Maybe they say they don dey depressed. They don't look front, they don't look back, say go, no go. Even me self, e get one time in life when it be say, that time my papa died, I dey look and say, oh, my backbone don't go. Can I make it in life again? But today, how the story come be? When I gather courage to sit down, God don't come make me dey look at my husband now as my father. So now come see and say, hope don't come back again. Like say my papa still dey alive. But that time when he died, they look and say, I no fit see tomorrow, I no fit see tomorrow. As if I should go and kill myself. Many people there now, as they talk to you now, gbese dey their head from head to toe, Aunty Faith.
True.
Credit full their head from head to toe. When certainly they even make them, they feel say they want to kill themselves. You get people for inside the country where don't kill themselves. They say they hold millions, they hold billions.
True. People they go through a lot.
Yes, but country, once you have life, there is hope. Say you feel pay that gbese.
Exactly.
So those of you now when they be say now they watch now they feel say credit too much for my head yo. Gbese don't hold me too much yo. The only thing na to kill myself. My dear, there is hope. You still better pass plenty people.
True.
Tomorrow, God will bless you, all your debts, you go clear, and somebody will come your way, help you to clear all your debts.
Correct.
So now God will carry you, they watch this station this morning. Sake of say many people go sit down now, they watch, they go they think, say, the next minute, waiting I want chop, waiting I money no day, I want take up with my children, school they resume. No be to go kill myself, may everybody find a way. Like, if you kill yourself, you don't punish people self when it be say them there around you. Yes, and if you be family person where they say you want to go kill yourself, if you kill yourself, you don't punish your children. You don't punish your relation. So it better say, may you come outside, open up, see what I dey into. Anybody where fee help you, go fee help you. Country people want to take see them our matter this morning. For those of you now where just they join us, this is the pidgin section of our morning show. And as na session where we dey knack una tori on things where they happen for inside the country, just like the matter where we carry come for una here this morning na concerning one 23-year-old boy wey be Jato wey kill himself for inside the University of Nasarawa, my country people. This boy na 23 years old. He go hang himself for ceiling. Na him papa call security guard when he be say na Emmanuel, say make Emmanuel go check on him pikin. This boy papa na professor. As he called, say, may they go check on him pikin. When the security guard reach, forcefully open door. Now he notices, say, this boy don't hang himself for ceiling. He quick go call police people and area people, say, make them come see this thing where this boy don't do. And as at that time, the boy papa self don't come up for outside the state, yo. And this boy, the worst part be saying, don't drop any written note. Say, see waiting, make me kill myself. That is why our callers, them don't call this morning. Now they talk, who say, for the papa to talk, who say, make them go check this pikin. Say, make police people touch light this matter well. As our police people don't talk, say, investigation, they ongoing. Say, if they touch light this matter well, say, one or two tori go fit come outside for inside this matter. And as so we can't share our own opinion. Aunty Faith don't talk and say, if it be depression. Say, but meanwhile, those of us, when it be say we get neighbors, make we they try to check on each other. You can't talk, say those of us when it be say we there for office, we get colleagues too where we carry this kind of mind there with us. So make una they check their well-being. From there, una go get one or two info. Even say una fit save a soul, una fit save somebody's life. So I beg, make we dey waiting until Faith they try to talk. Be say make we dey try, they show love by asking how you dey, why your face be like this. You are not smiling today. You dey vex. Other kind of small questions. Sometimes it be like say they chook out for person throat to hear wetin go happen. Even self, na me say from my own experience and the things when me I don't know before. Na me they tell una say even self some kind time make una they also they check our youth to them their side because many of them too their hand not pure. Pikin when they be say they into drug fit do this kind of thing also country people who are not thinking. And country people na not reason am. So I beg fellow youth when they be say una they watch this program biko make una take life jejely. As una they see say matter where we carry come na you to them when they be say they never even reach 30 years. Because I believe say we don't bring series of story like this to come. You go see them 25. You go see them 22. This one now na 23. 23-year-old pikin wey never even chop life for my country people. Now go use hand take kill himself so because of one thing or the other. Okay, secondly, wetin I get to talk for this matter be say na our parents dem biko make una try dey touchlight matter with una children jejely. Make una no dey too get anger issue, temper on children. Sake of say they provoke many pikin when e be say they no dey talk too much. They provoke many pikin, they go just dey keep am for mind, they keep am for mind. My mommy is shouting and my mommy is doing that. Okay, if I kill myself, let her come and see. Let me see who she will shout at tomorrow. So biko parents also make una dey take am jejely with our children. But meanwhile, before I go make Auntie Faith quick help me advise you to them. Auntie Faith biko advise you to them for me on how to comot hand for things when e no dey pure before I go end this program.
Okay.
Auntie Faith, hold on, make her quick pick this call. Hello, good morning, and where they call us from this morning? Okay, wetin be your intake for this matter? Abeg help me advise our youth to them.
This thing that this guy do, if I can remember, I tried to do this. The very day, that was 1993. So when my late parents died. So I feel that maybe I didn't have any hope. Okay. So the suffering is too much for me. It's hard. So I tried everything possible so that thing will come up for me, but nothing. I just feel like to hang myself.
But today now, God have placed you in a better position.
Yes.
Kai, thank God. I like this your talk where it bring on this morning. This your story enter my body. Thank you, Oga, for calling. Country people, no, I don't hear am from our caller. He talks say even himself, he faced one kind of situation where make am nearly want to kill himself. And that time now when his parents then die. Say be like say all hope don't go. He no go fit to live for this world again. Say but that time now God will help am when he be say he control himself. As he look left, look right. He can't hold himself. Say he give himself hope. Say one day he go better. Say and true he done better for him today. So if they encourage youth out there, say I beg, no matter the situation, say make una hold una self and have hope. Make a quick pick this call. Hello, good morning, and where they call us from this morning? Okay, oh my country people, we miss this call. But meanwhile, make I first of all thank my guest when he be Auntie Faith Apollos for joining me on this show this morning. Auntie, thank you for joining me this morning.
Thank you very much, my
I want to draw the curtain of this pidgin section this morning, but make I end down with this very call. Hello, good morning, and where they call us from this morning?
I dey call you for Niger.
Okay. All right, my country people, now for here now go draw the curtain of the pidgin section of our morning show this morning. But meanwhile, before I go, make I thank my guest for calling us this morning. We really appreciate una call and una contribution. just as the last caller take call and take the advise our youth to say abeg on any situation when e be say una find una self in any situation, say make una no dey give up reach the level wey go make una feel say na when una take una life na things go better. Say no, make una not think go that side. Okay, oh my country people, now for here now I go draw the pidgin section this morning, but meanwhile our morning show go continue with Mr. Ira and Oga Abraham. As this in our weekend, make una no forget to join us for our program during the weekend, my country people. I throw a salute to all of una wey don join us this morning. My name is Esther Oka Steven. I thank una for joining us, my country people. Una do.
Beautiful people, my name is Indy Maxine Weir and I am the International Coordinator of the Taraba Human Rights International Film Festival. I am here to tell you so much about this film festival and how you can participate and benefit from this film festival. So talking about film festivals, I'm sure you've heard of the popular ones like the Toronto International Film Festival, the Berlin International Film Festival, and of course you have the Venice International Film Festivals who have made impact, global impact over the years on the film industry. And much like these film festivals, the Taraba Human Rights Film Festival intends to make such an impact. But you know what? It is unique. It is talking about human rights, and that is the area we intend to impact using films. I mean, for our foreign participants, you have already sent your entries, over 1,000 of them from 100 countries all across the globe. We need you to come down to Taraba so that we can sit down together and go through them, go through our collective history, what has been, what is right now, and what should be. Together we can come up with the standard of what human rights should be in our different countries, using films to tell our stories and to give our recommendation, if you know what I mean. Being out here is so refreshing. It takes me to the second reason why you should be part of the Taraba Human Rights International Film Festival in person. Fun fact, you know that Taraba State is home to the Mambila Plateau, which is known for its beautiful scenery and cool weather. I can tell you this for free. I am looking forward to that. And that's not all. It is home to the Kashimbila Game Reserve, where there are different animals and you get to experience them. You gotta have that safari feel. And also, it doesn't stop there. There is the Pitako Hills, very amazing rock formations, and you just see the beauty in it. You see
Welcome back to the morning show on Some TV. And this is the Taraba News segment of the morning show. And like I always say, why not bring your potentials to Taraba State, nature's gift to the nation, where the mountains kiss the sky, the soil is gold, and opportunities grow everywhere. Come explore, come invest, and be part of a greener, richer future. So while we're waiting for you to come and invest in Taraba, let us give you some of the stories that broke yesterday in Taraba State. And we're going to the Taraba newspaper. Taraba newspaper is Taraba's most influential newspaper, and it's always fresh with stories from Taraba State and also stories from across Nigeria. So we have in this story with me this morning to look at Taraba news is Mr. Daniel Kukwen. Good morning once again.
Good morning.
Yes, there's this story. Let us go on page 6 of the Taraba news. In May Day 2025, Governor Fintiri reaffirms commitments to workers' welfare. That is on page 6 of the Taraba news. We also have communique issued at the end of the 11th meeting of the Northeast Governors Forum, NEGF, held in Damaturu, Yobe State. It's on page 7 of the Taraba news. Then Taraba Nulge President, Comrade Bajasin Wakili, commends members for support. That's on page 4 of the Taraba news. Then you have these other stories. Believers Young Entrepreneurs Masterclass donate industrial sewing machine to boost youth empowerment in Taraba. That is on page 3 of the Taraba news. Grand finale, 6th Brigade emerges victorious at the 3rd Division Inter-Brigade Corporal and Below competition. That is on page 5 of Taraba news. While the major headline here says, workers celebrate 2025 May Day in Taraba, commends Governor Agbu Kefa's pro-labor policies. The 2025 International Workers' Day celebration held at the Jolly Nyame Stadium, Jalingo, witnessed a strong turnout as labor leaders, civil servants, and government officials gathered to mark at the annual event themed Reclaiming Civic Space in the Midst of Economic Hardship. In his address, Comrade Peter Jediel, State Chairman of the Nigeria Labour Congress, extended warm greetings on behalf of the national leadership led by Comrade Joe Ajaero. He emphasized that the team reflects the challenges faced by workers and civil society in current economic climate. So we also have speeches from the speaker, speeches from the governor, and also other. I think it was there was a good relationship between the NLC and the workers and the government officials yesterday.
Yeah, I don't think there's any fundamental challenge or disagreement between the labor in Taraba State and the state government. I think even before the 70,000 naira minimum wage implementation was pronounced, Governor Kefas said he was going to do and pay whatever it is the federal government agreed on. And I think he kept his promise. And by and large, yesterday was a celebration of cordial relationship between the labor and the state government.
Okay. Then you have the TUC leader, Comrade Sule Abasu, called for unity and resilience among workers, urging them to reclaim their civic space and uphold shared values. He paid tribute to past labor heroes and commended Government Kefas for the recent renovation of 60 secondary schools in line with the government's commitment to education. Comrade Abasu lauded the 70,000, the building of 60, renovation of 60 secondary schools.
That's a good quite a commendable.
Yeah. He also said something about the recent approval of 1.5 billion for the payment of pension as gratitude. When was that? Do you know when that was approved?
Well, I don't have the details, but for pension?
Yes, 1.5 billion.
Well, I am aware that he gives out 100 million every month for the pension of local government, retired local government staff.
Okay.
So this is part of
No,
it.
Payment of pension as gratuities. Oh, well, I think that's a good one. Like, from more indication, there's a chummy relationship between the government and the NLC. And the governor was represented by the Speaker of the Taraba State House of Assembly, Honorable Kizito Bozena, and assured workers of the administration's continued investment in civil service reforms through training and capacity building. He conveyed the governor's call for unity and cooperation to move the state forward. The May Day celebration ended on a high note with renewed calls for collective action and gratitude to the government for prioritizing workers' welfare in Taraba State. Okay, I think that's all for that. Let's go to this story. Believers, Young Entrepreneurs Masterclass donate industrial sewing machine to boost youth empowerment in Taraba. The importance of leveraging education resources to positive impact society was stressed by them. Speaking during the symbolic handover, the founder and sponsor of BYM, Professor Jerome Yame, the People's Professor, emphasized the foundation's commitment to social impact through business, education, and support. He noted that BYM core mission is to equip young youth with entrepreneurial skills, particularly in practical and high-demand areas like fashion design. The professor said the donation marks the beginning of a strategic partnership with BYM. So that's a good one coming from the People's Professor, Professor Jerome Yame.
He has always been an advocate for entrepreneurship, and I think he's a professor of entrepreneurship. Okay. So he's just doing what he knows how to do best. Kudos to him. This is a good one, considering that he is targeting the youths to empower. When the youths are empowered, then by and large we'll have a more saner society. So this is a very good one.
Okay, we also have Taraba Enuge President Wakili commends members for support. The president of the Taraba State chapter of the Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees, Comrade Bajison Wakili, has appreciated union members for their unwavering support and prayers for the progress of the association. He made the remark while addressing local government workers who gathered at the Nuge office in Jalingo shortly after the Workers' Day celebration. I think Comrade Wakili is addressing local governments, thanking them for their support, for supporting the association and the union. And I think it's a good one to always appreciate your members for supporting you, because without their support, basically, you don't have anybody to lead if you don't have their support.
That shows how he's a team spirit man. One of the qualities of a good leader is the fact that he's advocating for teamwork. This is a very good example of teamwork, and kudos to Nulge leadership.
Leadership in Taraba. Then you have grand finale. 6th Brigade emerges victorious as the 3rd Division Inter-Brigade Corporal and Below competition. The grand finale of the 3rd Division Inter-Brigade Corporal and Below competition has drawn to a close, with 6th Brigade emerging as the overall best across all competitions with total points of 912. The event, which was held at the 20 Model Battalion Barua Serti Gashaka, Taraba State, showcased the skills and prowess of soldiers from various brigades, was a testament to the dedication and hard work of the participants. 33 Artillery Brigade Bauchi had 684 points, 53 Signal Brigade Plateau 614 points, 3rd Degree Garrison Jos 612 points, 43 Engineer Brigade Jos 591 points, 23 Brigade Yola 562 points, 23 Brigades Yola 562 points. They came 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th position respectively. So there are 6th Brigade under Brigadier General Uwa have shown, just like they do on the battlefield, as also on the field of sports, they are leaders, they are champions. Definitely.
Yeah, we all won, just like you predicted. So the mix-up we had then was that we never knew that the Gashaka Barracks is still under the 6th Brigade.
Yeah, yes.
So I supported Gashaka Barracks, and you supported 6th Brigade.
And they all did it together.
They all won.
I think it's a
Congratulations to the 6th Brigade. Kesuwa is still there, right on top. Congratulations.
Oh, and the competition included design to foster spirit de corps and promote excellence among junior rank, feature a range of challenges such as drill, swimming, map reading, cross-country, weapon handling, and obstacle crossing that tested the soldiers' physical and mental abilities. The 6th Brigade outstanding performance across all events earned them the top spots, a well-deserved recognition of their teamwork, discipline, and commitment to speech. Also in the commitment to excellence, and in his speech, Brigadier General Kingsley Siwa, Commander 6th Brigade Nigerian Army, expressed his profound appreciation to the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Olatubosun Oluyede, his relentless support in providing funding and logistics for the success of the event, and urged the participants to make use of what they have learned when they return back to their base. And also, we had the senior officers of the police, civil defense, Federal Road Safety Corps, and the Lamido of Gashaka. Lamdo of Gashaka, His Royal Highness Zuberu Amangapdo. The conclusion of the competition makes a significant milestone in the division's effort to promote healthy competition and camaraderie among its units. So it's a success. It was a successful event, and we say congratulations to the Nigerian Army for being able to ensure that the rank and the corporal below rank had this opportunity to strengthen their spirit, strengthen the spirit, their core within them.
That's a very good one, and congratulations for these feats as attained by the 6th Brigade.
Okay, I think with this, we've come to the end of the morning show on Some TV on Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025. I will say thank you to Madam Esther Oka and Madam Faith Apollo Capacity Mama for their wonderful presentation on the pigeon segment. Then we have Mr. Radane Kukwen. I say thank you. Thank you. Then, for my studio, the studio manager, Mr. Moses. Mr. Dominion Godwin. Good morning. Thank you. The planner. The planner. We also have Mr. Silas Walu, God Gift, and Meshach Lazarus are the master control operators for today, and also the tech lead, Mr. John Oyewale. I would like to say thank you to everyone.
Before you end, do you know that Meshach is one of the sons of the prophets too? Just like it said in the Bible.
Oh, yes. The sons of the prophet. And we need his prophetic touch on all our equipment to ensure they work well. Yes, he's laughing over there. We will get he's also someone that sometimes is also on this side of the camera. So when on this side of the camera, we prove that he's also a son of the prophet. Yeah. Okay.